If you want to see how dangerous it is to be a refugee, this hospital morgue is a good starting point.
This body is without name. He died before 2 months ago.
Pavlos is part hospital doctor, part detective. The bodies are usually discovered half naked. They've been in the water for weeks, and the river or the fish take their clothes. Sometimes there are personal effects, a clue to someone's mindset. This Syrian woman drowned along with her son. She was identified by another son already in Europe. But usually they remain unidentified, silent witnesses to the horror of a refugee's journey.
It's very difficult because it's tragedy, because we have a woman, we have a little boys, girls, we have a children, we have old families. You know, you see, they come here, grandfather, and he wants to found it. Children, yes. It's very difficult.
Sometimes the bodies are found by police on patrol. Sometimes they're discovered by fishermen in the shallows. More die of hypothermia, frozen from leaking boats, discovered in outbuildings, half-eaten by wild dogs. Others still are killed by trains, sleeping on the railway. This Afghan says he crossed the river 6 times before dodging the police. By that time, he'd left behind 3 of his friends, dead on the border.
They were 3 of my best friends. We were out in the open. It was so dangerous, so cold. We didn't have any food or clothes.
Where the river winds into Turkey, a fence becomes the border, paid for by the European Union to keep the refugees out. Either side are Turkish and Greek troops. Refugees have been blown up by landmines here. The United Nations says this year 20,000 have been stopped on the Turkish side. It's becoming a favoured route for refugees to avoid the Greek islands. What this fence does is to force the refugees into the river, either in the hands of illegal smuggling gangs or by themselves. It's really dangerous either way, and yet again exposes the lack of safe routes at the edges of the European Union for refugees. Well away from the fence and the watching troops, the motorway is used by the smugglers. They camp out here after crossing the river into Greece. The Greek government says 1,000 people a month are being caught. It isn't clear how many get through, but they have nothing. This is a medical note from a charity. It's from December last year. It says, could this person please be referred to a psychiatrist? The hospital doctors believe the river contains many more bodies. It will soon give up. And at their impoverished hospital, they showed us their new addition from the Red Cross, a huge fridge. They've run out of room for the bodies. Laurence, Al Jazeera, on the Greece-Turkey border.